Hi, it's Mayor Bob Oderkirk. We're here to give our regular update about COVID in the city of Joliet. Once again, I want to thank Deputy Chief Carey, Chief Blasky, and the fire department for these updates. Deputy Chief Carey for providing all this data and making sure that the public knows what we know here at City Hall. Just real briefly, the Tier 3 restrictions apparently are going to be extended the next couple of weeks from what the governor is saying. City Hall remains closed to the public. However, city staff is on site working, and if you go to the city website, there'll be directions if you need to speak to someone or deal with someone directly at the city. We still are servicing the public. We just are keeping City Hall closed to try to cut down on the traffic that comes through here. We don't want City Hall to contribute to the spread of this in any way. So that's what we're working on here at Joliet City. And then this afternoon, we are going to do a press release. I kind of teased about what we're going to do for the holidays. Obviously, we were not able to do the Light Up the Holidays Parade, which is a great annual event in Joliet. We are going to light the tree later tonight, and that'll be on Channel 6 in Joliet social media. But we're going to do an announcement. We are going to do something for the young people of Joliet. Santa Claus will be in town prior to Christmas Eve, and we're putting together an event. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but something that people can enjoy with their families, and our youngsters can still have some interaction with Santa Claus and do it safely because of the pandemic. So really excited about that and look forward to that announcement. This should be a fun thing. And this may turn into another annual event. We'll see how it's received. But again, I do want to thank our city employees. I want to thank our first responders. Back in March, this came up in court yesterday, but back in March, there were a lot of calls or pressure on myself and other mayors to shut cities down, or the questions are, what are we going to do? And I maintain the city of Joliet is not going to shut down. We're not going to stop our operations. We can't. People rely on the services that we provide here. And, ultimately, it's easy for me to say that, but it comes down to the employees, the street workers, the water workers, the people at City Hall, our police officers, our firefighters, our EMTs, our dispatchers, everybody who makes it work that has never taken off or never was furloughed, but worked through this crisis and continues to work through it. So I want to thank all of them, and again, assure the citizens of Joliet that Joliet government is not going to fail. We're going to be here, and we're going to fulfill the role we need to fulfill. So thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hello, this is Deputy Chief Jeff Carey with the Joliet Fire Department with your City of Joliet COVID update for Friday, December 4th. We get all of our COVID-related information from the Will County Health Department, the CDC, and the Illinois Department of Public Health. You can visit their websites for any additional information. There have been a total of 7,897 residents of Joliet who have tested positive for COVID-19, with 186 deaths since March. 795 of these positives are from the Joliet nursing homes, as well as 100 of these deaths. After a couple of weeks of rapid increases in the COVID numbers for Joliet, the new cases have started to stabilize. These numbers are still near the highest we have seen, and we continue to see rapid spread in the community. Our 2-week average is now almost 1,700. This is the highest 2-week average we have ever had. The local hospitals are near capacity, but their numbers have stabilized also. They are still seeing the highest number of COVID patients they have ever seen, but the numbers are no longer increasing every day. They now have more COVID patients than at any other time during this pandemic. The number of available hospital beds are very low. We need to help them by following the CDC guidelines, avoiding large gatherings, and staying home when you can. We are currently seeing rapid community spread in the city of Joliet. The local hospitals are near capacity, and we are starting to see more COVID-related deaths. The Joliet Fire Department transported over 130 COVID-related patients in the month of November alone. We need to be safe and keep our gatherings small over the holidays so we do not overwhelm the healthcare system any further. We need to make sure there will be beds available for those who need them. We need to stay home when you can and follow the 3 W's. They are wearing a mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands. Let's work together to slow the spread now so we can have a safe holiday season. The biggest problem with the spread of COVID is that you can spread it 2 days before you become symptomatic. By the time you know you are sick, you have exposed everyone you had close contact with in the last 48 hours. This is why we must be careful with holiday gatherings. By the time you feel sick, it is too late. As a reminder, City Hall is currently closed to walk-in business. However, all city services, including police, fire, and utilities, are fully operational. Residents can find remote operation plans at the city's website at www.joliet.gov or call 815-724-4000 with questions or to be directed to the correct department. Thank you for being with us today and have a safe weekend.